In a world that teaches us the importance of giving, sharing, and being generous, we are rarely warned about the dangers of being excessively kind and compassionate. We often hear stories of generous souls who, by giving indiscriminately, not only empty their pockets but also drain their energy. Sometimes, this excessive generosity can even put our own lives at risk. It's surprising to realize the unexpected negative effects that excessive kindness can bring. Today, I want to share 3 crucial insights about what happens when we are too good and offer 4 Stoic strategies to help you prevent people from taking advantage of your generosity. Let's start with the first one: you will have unrealistic expectations of people. Stoic philosophy teaches us something fundamental: to accept situations as they are, without harboring unrealistic expectations about others. It's a challenge because it's natural to expect reciprocity when we are generous. But here's the trick: by giving without expecting much in return, you free yourself from the trap of disappointment. Imagine, you always extend yourself, helping, caring, expecting others to follow your example when you need help. But, in reality, people get accustomed to your generosity to the point where they assume you can solve everything, including their own problems. So, when you expect them to be there for you too, you often find yourself disappointed. The truth is that your expectations can lead to a cycle of frustration and discouragement. When these expectations are not met, you feel moody, tired, and disillusioned. But, think of it differently: when you adopt an impassive approach, you realize that people are not failing you. They are just doing what you should be doing too, taking care of their own responsibilities. By practicing this emotional detachment, you free yourself from the weight of unmet expectations. It's like letting go of a burden you didn't even realize you were carrying. By focusing on your own responsibilities, you find a peace of mind that comes from understanding that you can't control others' actions, but you can control how you react to them. Number 2, people will expect only you to give them something. In life's journey, there's a valuable lesson Stoics teach us: the importance of acting in accordance with virtue and reason, regardless of others' expectations. It's easy to fall into the trap of constantly meeting others' needs, but we must remember that our true value lies in practicing moderation and balancing our actions. We are creatures of habit, prone to adapting to routines and patterns. However, when we get used to constantly giving, we create expectations in the people around us, leading them to depend on our generosity. This seemingly altruistic habit can actually undermine our own emotional well-being. By perpetuating this dynamic, we might lose sight of our own worth, neglecting our needs for the sake of others. We can't expect others to remind us to value ourselves. It's a responsibility each one of us must take on. When we forget to value ourselves, we are prone to attract people who benefit from our unbridled generosity, without considering the emotional cost to us. It's crucial to establish healthy boundaries and learn to say no when necessary. By doing so, we not only protect our own peace of mind but also encourage others to take on their own responsibilities. Remember, true generosity starts with self-care. By honoring our own needs and limits, we can offer help authentically and in balance. Our ability to help others is most effective when it comes from a place of inner strength and self-esteem. Number 3, your priorities will be trampled upon. See this point as a symbol, a gentle yet powerful warning. It's a reminder that your priorities are sacred and should not be trampled upon. The Stoics, wise philosophers of the past, taught us to live according to reason and virtue, setting clear boundaries and giving importance to our personal responsibilities. This ancient teaching reminds us of a crucial principle: maintaining balance. Often, we find ourselves in situations where we are dedicating all our time and energy to others' priorities. But, in doing so, we risk losing something within ourselves. Have you ever wondered what emotions emerge when you spend a weekend alone or when you come home and realize no one is waiting for you? These moments of solitude can be precious opportunities to confront the truth about who you are. Self-care stands out as a compass on this path. Before striving to bring comfort to others, it's vital to ensure you are content, pampered, and well taken care of. Imagine offering a delicious chocolate to someone. Before that, it's crucial to savor every piece of it yourself. Similarly, before offering to help a friend clean the house, take time to make your own home spotless and then relax by watching a good movie, accompanied by a glass of wine. Remember, you come first. Your happiness, your well-being, and your authenticity are paramount. By putting yourself first, you not only cultivate deep self-love but also build solid foundations to help others. So, embrace the truth of number 3. Protect your priorities, take care of yourself, and in doing so, you'll be ready to face the world, not as a burden but as a bright and unwavering light. As promised, I will now reveal the 4 Stoic strategies for you to use and prevent people from taking advantage of you. Strategy number 1, listen to your feelings, they are talking to you. When it comes to taking care of yourself and others, strategy number 1 is simple yet powerful. Your feelings are like valuable messages, guiding you through life's complexities. This idea, inspired by Stoic philosophy, reminds us of the importance of self-awareness. Imagine your feelings as an emotional map. They reveal a lot about your reactions and needs. Stoics deeply believed in self-reflection as a tool to understand oneself. By paying attention to your emotions, you can find out if you are giving too much, leaving yourself emotionally drained. This self-examination allows you to adjust your focus and find a healthy balance. Reflecting on how you feel when helping others is crucial. Ask yourself, does this action make me feel incredibly good, like I'm floating on clouds? Or, conversely, does it leave me overwhelmed, angry, or used? If something you do by choice, not obligation, causes discomfort, it's time to pause and listen to these feelings. Prioritizing others is noble, but never at the expense of your own happiness. So, don't hesitate to delve into your feelings. They are a reliable guide, indicating whether you are on the right path to a healthy balance between helping others and taking care of yourself. Listening to your feelings is an act of self-love, a journey to better understand yourself and others while seeking a more balanced and meaningful life. Strategy number 2, lose the fear of the word no. Developing a strong and assertive mindset is essential to protect your energy and time. Stoics teach us that saying no is a powerful act of self-affirmation. It's an assertion of your own worth and a protection of your limited resources. Rejecting others can be challenging, especially if you are a naturally friendly and helpful person. However, no is a valuable tool for establishing healthy boundaries and preserving your energy for what truly matters. Imagine no as a shield that protects your inner peace. When you say no to something that isn't aligned with your goals or values, you are saying yes to yourself. You are affirming your needs, your boundaries, and your self-esteem. Incorporating no into your life is not just about turning others down, it's about committing to yourself. It's a skill that can be cultivated and refined with practice. It might be uncomfortable at times, but remember that it's a process. Start small. Practice saying no to simple situations and gradually challenge yourself to say no in more complex circumstances. As you become more adept at saying no, you'll notice a change in your confidence and self-esteem. You'll feel more authentic and true to yourself. Strategy number 3, set clear boundaries. In pursuit of healthier, balanced relationships, strategy number 3 teaches us the importance of establishing clear boundaries. Inspired by Stoic principles, we understand that it's crucial to set realistic expectations in our relationships and communicate our needs clearly. It's natural to want to be loved and accepted, but that doesn't mean we should sacrifice ourselves to please others. The key is to decide what we are willing to do and what we are not. Setting boundaries is not selfish, it's a form of self-care. Doing something for someone should come from the heart, not from obligation. When we help with resentment, that negative energy affects the quality of our assistance. Setting boundaries not only protects our energy and emotional well-being but also maintains the respect others have for us. Saying no to situations and people that don't align with our values is a right we all possess. By doing so, we avoid resentment and exhaustion, allowing our actions to be genuine and authentic. Strategy number 4, practice emotional detachment. Stoic philosophy teaches us not to let ourselves be ruled by emotions but to maintain a controlled state of mind. Emotional detachment allows us to help others without getting entangled in their reactions. Instead of becoming emotionally involved in others' choices, we can offer help objectively, without expecting anything in return. It doesn't mean being cold, it's about not letting others' reactions affect us. If someone doesn't acknowledge your help, don't take it personally. This way, you can be generous without becoming emotionally drained. In summary, being overly helpful can create unrealistic expectations, attract opportunists, and hinder your priorities. To avoid this, listen to your feelings, don't fear saying no, establish clear boundaries, and practice emotional detachment. By adopting these strategies, you maintain your kindness while protecting your emotional well-being.